I feel like this scene is so nice. I can't wait to see it, bro. I hope it looks as good as it does for me. I mean, for y'all, as it does for me. You know what I mean? But, New Prosper. New Prosper. New Prosper. I really don't know how to get back into the flow of making YouTube videos again. It feels a little weird, but yeah, I just came here to talk a little bit about something I was feeling. Uh, I don't know if it'll help. I don't know if this message is for the masses, but if it helps somebody, cool. I felt like what I'm about to say is something I wish I would have known early on. I don't know if I don't even know if it's true. I don't know if it I don't even know if it applies for everyone, but I just know for me it's something that triggered in my brain to change my life in a way where I feel like I'm constantly growing and I'm never stuck. And I guess that's the whole point of this video, to talk about just that feeling of being stuck. And I think a lot of that comes from the right people around you, or just not enough information. And well, what I'm talking about is, I guess, passion. You know, we let's let these people walk in. Passion. I think that's like the main contributor to why we're stuck. I mean, it was definitely the reason why I was stuck. I thought, for a while, I thought I had to do something that I was passionate about. And if I wasn't doing that, then I didn't feel like I was progressing. I always felt like there's other stuff that I need to do in order for me to be able to do the things that I'm passionate about, like, paying bills. As an adult, which everyone has to. But this is early on, where when you're young and you're about to go out to college, or if you choose to go to college, not necessary. I guess what I'm trying to say is, some of us didn't have the proper environment, and you go out into the world feeling lost, simply because as a kid you may have grown up wanting to be an astronaut, and it's not that you need somebody to push you, but when your environment is well, as a kid you're just easily influenced by your environment. So though you want to be an astronaut, you may be influenced in a way that you become a criminal, you know. And that's like more on the extreme term, but it's realistic. I mean, that's the environment I came from. It may be less extreme or more extreme for most of you, or some of you. And when your passion is like becoming an astronaut and you're 18 and you're going out to a community college, you kind of feel I would say, lost. Like, why am I here? You know? It's like, where do I go from here? And for at least 3 years, it's like, at least, maybe up until I was 21, 28 now. Learned a lot since then. But for those 3 years, I just chose to do things that made me money, that paid the bills. And I think that's what a lot of us is doing right now. We're just choosing the things that pay the bill, or choosing to do the things that pay the bill, which degrades the quality of life for a lot of us. I mean, all of us. I mean, if you're doing something and you're not happy doing it, it's only taken away from the quality of your life. It's not adding to it. I mean, granted, it's probably paying the bills plus more, keeping a family happy. I mean, that's always important. But what about you? And for a time, that kind of was the mindset, that's the mentality I had for a while. And it was up until the point where, well, it wasn't until I discovered something. I discovered something about myself. I discovered that what I needed was simply just financial stability. And I can still be that astronaut, or be that dancer, or be that, it's another good one, scientist. You know, it's never too late. I mean, you hear that and you think it's cliche, but it never really is. There's a quote, it's probably my favorite quote of all time, by Earl Nightingale, and it's, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. And he explains it by saying, if a man or a woman, or if a man is working towards a predetermined goal and knows where he's going, then that man is a success. And I take that to heart. What that meant for me is that I needed to create a plan. And I understood that the way my life is, I need financial stability in order to be able to immerse myself, or submerge. Am I using the right terminology here? Submerse myself in the things that I'm passionate about, without the lingering feeling of I'm not gonna be able to pay my bills if I don't work this extra 10 hours, or you know, because that always did it for me. I could never focus on the things that I really cared about when I gotta also consider that I need to make money to provide not only for me but for my family, for friends that I care about. I gotta be there when, I mean, some of you may not feel that obligation, but that's just the way I'm built. That's just the way I'm structured. I have to take care of my family, the people I care about. So it's like, so it's always a tug of war in my head when it comes to that. But then, I don't know, something went off for me that said, there's more to learn. I mean, if this information was given to me in my youth, I mean, I probably wouldn't have ever embarked on that dilemma. Like, I probably would have never felt that way. But because I was never in any way taught about financial literacy, once I got to those stages, I was lost and confused because I never knew what it took. And it's not a video about forcing you to, well, not forcing, but trying to inform you to get your finances in order. But I think that's what it is. I think we all need a plan. And the plan needs to be very specific and detailed. You need to have due dates set upon yourself so that you know when these things are going to happen. And the moment I did that, it literally changed my life. It's just the craziest thing. The camera died and fucking I had to run all the way back to the car, charge the battery. Didn't run all the way back up here. And somebody took my spot, so I had to relocate. Hopefully, this spot is just as beautiful. I don't know. I'll have to see when I actually edit the video, I guess. But I forgot where I was. I've been banging on my man. I wish I had that gas on me. This shit is nice. You gotta say thank you, Jesus, for this. I'm about to attempt to climb the tree. I'm unstoppable. I can't be stopped. I don't know how I'm gonna get down though. Pull out some George of the Jungle shit. Swing that way. Swing this way. Drop that hand. Just too smooth. I honestly don't know where I left off at, but I think it goes like this. It's not over. You can still do those things you dreamed about as a kid. I guess I had to realize that. And I just want everybody else to realize that too. But it's very important that you put yourself in a position to be financially stable so that you don't have to try to focus on all of these things that are only adding stress to your life. How do you do that? I found my way through financial literacy. I'm still on that journey. I mean, it's really just my confidence that made me make this video, because I believe in myself so much. It's like I know that I'm gonna succeed. Like, so it's kind of like a journey. And I figure I'd talk about the things that impacted me along the way. That whole battery dying kind of threw me off. Make a plan, a detailed plan. Be so specific in what you want that you're able to break it down in bite-sized pieces that you can consume. And each time you consume one of those bites, you yourself, you'll understand that you're progressing, and that feeling of not being stuck goes away. And then simultaneously, there's a squirrel running up on me. Oh, I gotta move the camera for this. I just completely destroyed my setup trying to capture a squirrel, bro. But nature, bro, it's crazy. Make a plan. Write it down. Be as specific as you can. Work out your expenses. How much is your expenses every single month? That number needs to be engraved in your brain. You're trying to do everything you can to knock down that number. I took each expense that I had, car note, rent, whatever, and I said, how am I going to offset each one of these expenses? Okay, so make a plan, find out your number by that magic number you need, and I'm not going to go into detail about how to find it, but it's just your expenses. The magic number is how much do you need to be financially free. And like, we're so quick to like say I want to be a millionaire, but in reality we just want the ability to be financially free. So find out that number for you, and the next step is to find out how you're gonna get to that number. You're gonna have to do the work. You're gonna have to become this mad scientist, write down all your ideas on the board, come up with the numbers, you know, actually kind of, it's like building prototypes of different businesses. How much you'll make if you did this, how much it'll take to get this investment started, what you need to do in order to make that business successful and prosperous. Once you find out the magic number, then you just have to execute. And by now you have made you've made this detailed plan that you know what to do when you wake up tomorrow. You know where you're gonna be at next week. And each day it feels like you're constantly moving towards this ultimate goal. Now, I haven't got there yet, so I don't know if any of this stuff is true, but it's damn for sure working. I'm about to go ahead and hike the rest of this trail. End the video right here. I might show some scenes of the trail. I don't know. Again, oh my God, don't not look immaculate. Please don't let your girl watch this video. I mean, she probably needs to see it because I want this message to get out to everybody, but just be safe. Feel like Y'all gotta witness me climb this big ass rock. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, need some action music. Gotta get some action music going. What type of shit that nigga climb a rock to? They don't make a genre for that. You know what I'm saying? They don't make a genre for that. What type of... Come on, I need some climbing rock music. Hold up. Should I go rock music since I'm trying to climb a rock to some music? Hold on, let me chill. Feel like this the perfect song to climb a rock to. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, now you know. Hello, what the hell? There we go.
I told. Up in the morning, miss you bad. Sorry I ain't call you back. Same problem my father had. All his time, all he had, and what he dreamed, all his cash. Market crash, hurt him bad. People get divorced for that. Drop some stacks, pops is good. Mama passed in Hollywood. If you ask, lost my soul. Driving fast, lost control. Off the road, jaw was broke. Remember we always broke. Remember I'm coming back out to take it all steady.
I got broads in Atlanta. Just to the lean in the family. Credit cards in the scammers. Hitting the list in the